Hey guys, what's going on? It's Conan Cake, and today Riot just released that they're going to be reworking 5 major champions. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, yes, you heard that right. Riot is going to be reworking 5 new champions, starting with Yasuo and then going to Azir, Evelynn, Urgot, and Aatrox. Now, there's really a lot of reasons why these champions are going to be getting reworked, but what we're going to do here is we're going to start off with Yasuo, and we're going to move our way down and really talk about why they're going to be getting reworked, and really what the reworks are going to look like, whether they're going to be big, whether they're going to be small. But we're going to go through Riot's article and articles that they posted for us, and we're going to go ahead and analyze and look at those and really see what they had to say in response to what the community had to offer them. So starting off with Yasuo right here, it really talks about his ban rate a lot in here because that's one of the biggest problems with him. But the first thing we notice is that they keep using the word ban over and over and over again, saying that he's just really frequently banned. And a lot of the reason for this rework is that he is banned so often. He's actually reached a 93% ban rate, which is incredible. No, I don't think any champion has ever reached that in League of Legends before, but Yasuo managed to do it by himself. They really just talk about how much they like his character and how much they like his build and what they've done to him. However, there's something wrong here when a champion has a 93% ban rate, and there's really no point of a champion with a 93% ban rate really even being in the game because he's never played. And if a champion's never played, is he really even useful? And so what they go on to talk about here is that he has 19 picks and 1 ban in 2016 alone. Now that's really not a lot in pro play at all. You know, we look at a champion like Nidalee, who everybody says is bad or off meta and is considered one of the least really viable junglers right now because of her win rate, and everybody talks about how low it is, but she's picked 404 times in 2016, guys. 404. She was banned 930 times, and Yasuo was only banned once. This is incredible how really Nidalee has almost 1,000 more bans than Yasuo. We move on to 2017. So far, guys, up to this point, Yasuo has only been picked once and he has only been banned once. This is incredible because we all think of Yasuo as this god tier, you know, top/mid laner. But in relative points here, guys, he's really barely used in pro play. So how can somebody that goes from broken in solo queue go to useless in pro play? And that's really the problem here, is that he's sitting at a ban rate, but in the same sense he's useless to pros. So there's obviously something going wrong here, and there's a little bit of a champion malfunction. So Riot's gonna say, you know what, no champion should have a 93% ban rate and yet never be used in pro play or even banned in pro play. So they're going to be giving him a minor rework, not too big of one, but they are going to be reworking Yasuo slightly. Moving on to our next point, we have Aatrox here. This talks about Azir first. It just talks about really the problems that were with Azir, how he's either so boom or bust, and he's either broken or he is awful, and no champion should really have a kit like that. But they're going to be fixing that and updating him. They talk a little bit about the pros and cons here, and I'll scroll through this a little slowly so you guys can read it. But it's really just talking about why they reworked these new champions. So we're going to start right here. We're going to move right on to Aatrox. Skip over Azir because we already talked about him a little bit. He is going to be getting a minor rework as well. We're going to Aatrox, and this is going to be the first major rework. This is the first major rework, guys. He says Aatrox was released, and tons of players, you know, they really had a lot of excitement and hype going into it, but it died off once the champion actually came out. Now, recently they did a minor rework to him and his passive and everything. Didn't really turn out too well, so what they're going to be doing is reworking him again, but this time it's going to be a major rework based upon his lore. We're going to move on to Urgot. It's talking about how he was really a shotgun range juggernaut tank, but he had a lot of problems. He didn't really serve this role well, and they feel like they could better do it according to the lore and a better to really how they felt that they needed to make him in the first place. Summarizing this up, guys, we're going to go with Eve. They really said that they're going to be minor reworking Eve. They want to keep her as the same assassin and really stealthy champion that she is and that she was meant to be, but they feel like that they could better do that with the new set of abilities, and they're going to be minorly reworking her to serve a better purpose. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, but don't forget to check out the rest of my videos. I promise if you guys like this, then you will like the rest of my videos. I'll have more to come, but I hope you guys enjoyed. These are the 5 new reworks incoming, so watch out for this, guys. They will be here later this year, probably towards the end, maybe even the beginning of next year. I really hope that we see it sooner than then, but until then, guys, I am out, and I will leave you with the outro.